Hey everyone, I'm going to be talking today about one of the best things that you can be doing for your overall health and nutrition. But before I get into that, I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit. So I'm Braelynne. I'm a registered dietitian. I grew up in Meredith, and I've been researching nutrition for as long as I can remember. Since elementary school, I've had such a fascination for nutrition, witnessing firsthand how powerful it can be to improving people's overall health and how they feel. And just in general, I know that what we eat really impacts how we feel day to day, and I just want everyone to feel their best and be happy and love life, and that's what I want for everyone. So if I can help with that, I want to. So I love food and I love nutrition. And as a dietitian, I probably think about food more than the average person. I think about it a lot, whether I'm thinking about something delicious to eat or how it can help someone in a positive way, or how maybe limiting certain foods can help people in a positive way, because those foods have been impacting them negatively. But something that I forget about a lot is even more important than food, and that's water. Water affects our overall systems in so many ways. It's fascinating. Dehydration can be a cause of things like nausea, headaches, heartburn, constipation, lack of ability to recover from workouts, so like things like muscle soreness, dry skin. It can affect our weight, our metabolisms, and something really important right now is that it affects our immune systems. Water, or getting enough water, helps fight off infection and really support our systems. So that's why staying hydrated is one of the best things that you can do for your overall health. But it can be hard for a lot of us, myself included. I try to make it a priority to get enough fluid each day, but some days aren't as good as others, and I get to work and I don't drink all day because I'm so busy, or I've find myself drinking coffee all morning and didn't realize that I wasn't getting enough fluid. So I try to be conscious about it, and do my best, and that's really just what I want for you as well if you're someone who has a hard time drinking enough water. And I really don't want anyone to feel overwhelmed, like, oh, water is so important, so I should go out and drink, a gallon of water every day. No, and especially not that much. We can get too much water. But what I really want is just starting, making small changes, because those really add up day to day. So some things you can do to drink enough water if you're not getting enough is just focusing on drinking an extra glass a day. Starting with that, it's a small change that can make a big impact. Or if you don't like the taste of water, try infused water, using herbs or fruit or both, or infused ice cubes and adding them to your water. You could also try seltzer water. It is something that gets a lot of controversy, I've heard, because of the natural flavors, which can be questionable, especially if they're coming from a company that isn't very transparent about their sources. But if it's the case of you like seltzer water and it's keeping you hydrated versus the natural flavors, I'm more concerned that you're staying hydrated. That's the biggest factor there, in my opinion. You could also try things like flavor enhancers or water enhancers. Again, something that gets a lot of controversy. So I do recommend one called Stir, which is sweetened with stevia and no other artificial sweetener. Stevia still gets a lot of controversy these days, and I do know the pros and cons, but when it comes to staying hydrated, and again, if that's the way that you're able to get in enough water, I'm more concerned with that. You could also try true lemon, true lime, true grapefruit, and true orange, which again are water enhancers that are either sweetened with sugar, stevia, and or just the oils from those fruits. So again, I'd be more concerned with you getting enough water. Other ways to get enough water would be to set a timer for yourself if you're someone who forgets to drink throughout the day, or set a goal for yourself, like finishing a bottle of water while at work. Or you could try eating more produce, so things like lettuce, cucumber, celery, citrus fruits, watermelon, other melons have a really high water content, so they help keep you hydrated even though you're not necessarily drinking water. Other things like frozen grapes are really fun. They taste like mini popsicle bites, I think. So they're really a healthy way to get water during the day. Again, especially if you don't want to necessarily drink it, it's just another way to stay hydrated. A couple last things that can be beneficial are limiting caffeine and limiting alcohol, just because they're diuretics, so they can be pretty dehydrating, causing you to lose fluid throughout the day. More importantly is that if you're drinking coffee, for example, that you're drinking an extra glass of water for every glass of coffee that you drink. So if you're someone who drinks, say, like 4 cups of coffee in the morning and then forgets about water, it might be something to pay attention to and limit the caffeine and replace with water, if that's something that you've been struggling with. But as long as you're matching your coffee with water, then that's okay. And if you're getting enough throughout the day, then that's fine. So those are my tips. If you have any questions, let me know, or if there's other topics that you want me to discuss or provide tips on, just let me know. Thanks.